Good morning, guys. It's Coach Jesco. I just wanted to go over a few things for creative writing just because it looks a little bit different this week than it did last week. Your Edgenuity stuff will still stay exactly the same, and we'll go over it in just a second, but we've also added a Game of Life project, so I wanted to talk about that a little bit today. I also wanted to remind you that you can turn in any makeup work up until Wednesday of this week. Okay, so we'll be fixing our Skyward grades and things like that to finish up this last 6 weeks. So if there's something that you're missing or you have a grade that you don't really like, just make sure that you fix that and then either send me a remind or an email just so that I know that you fixed it. I'll look at it and I'll be able to adjust the grade, okay? My other reminder, we do not have school on Friday, okay? So I know it's kind of weird because you're not really at school right now, but you won't have any virtual learning or any assignments on Friday either for Good Friday. And so we have that Friday off from school, okay? So that would have been a day off for y'all if we were in person, so we're not gonna have any assignments due on Friday, okay? So I wanted to show you real quick, if you look at your stream on Classroom, you have the virtual learning week 2. That's some material that y'all can look at, and I'll go over it with you real quick. And this will explain basically what this week will look like, okay? So you're gonna work on Edgenuity, your MyPath for 10 to 15 minutes either today, or you can do it all on Thursday or all tomorrow. I don't care when y'all do it, just know that I'm checking those minutes that you log. And a few of you asked me this week, or this past week, hey, did I do enough? Did I do enough? I'll make sure that if you aren't at the regulated time that I message y'all to just tell you to get on a few minutes longer, okay? And then introduce the Game of Life project, which I'll do here in just a second, and you're gonna complete slides 3 through 6. It'll make more sense once I show it to you, okay? Tuesday, same thing, work on Edgenuity, work on your Game of Life project. It's a longer project, so we're trying to break it up for you weekly so that you're not trying to do all of it at the end, okay? We usually meet on Fridays. I know this last Friday I wasn't able to meet because one of my athletes was signing her national letter of intent, but we're gonna do the optional Google Meet this week on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, okay, at 2 o'clock. So if you have any questions, log on, get on there. I'll be on there for about 30 minutes. If you have any questions, let me know, and then I'll be able to answer those for you. Again, on Wednesday, work on Edgenuity, work on your Game of Life project, and then on Thursday, this will be your last day this week. You should have completed 50 to 60 minutes of Edgenuity and slides 3 through 6, okay? So I'll be looking through those slides and I'll explain it to you here in just a second. And when I look through those slides, if you haven't worked on it at all, I'm gonna send you a message like, hey, make sure you're staying on top of this because we're gonna work on it every single week. And if you wait until May to start it, it's gonna be a lot of work and it probably won't be the highest level work that you can do, okay? So when you look at your stream again, I'll flip the camera here in just a second. When you look at your stream again, after the weekly overview, you also have this Game of Life project, okay? So it's been assigned to all of you. You each have your own individual copy, okay? And basically what it is exactly what it says. It's life after high school, okay? So you're gonna pick, I'll make it a little bit bigger if I can. You are going to pick a city that you wanna live in, okay? And when you pick that city, I don't know why my view, let's see if I can present it. There we go. When you pick that city, you're gonna be able to move this red box over to whichever city you want to pick, okay? It's just hypothetical. You may not ever want to live in Birmingham, Alabama. You may never want to live in Salt Lake City, Utah. But if it's interesting to you or something that you want to learn more about or maybe somewhere you visited, then you can pick that city, okay? Everything that you're going to do is going to have a red box or red writing around it, so it'll tell you where you need to type or move the box, okay? Right here, these are the slides you're gonna complete. So once you pick your city, you're looking at employment, okay? So you're gonna look through these different jobs, what's something that you would be interested in your city, okay? You'll type your answer here. What's the yearly salary? Tap it here. Let's say 20% goes to taxes. What's your yearly income, okay, after taxes? Divide that by 12, and then you'll have your monthly income, okay? You'll also have your education If you decide to pursue that and that's what you're planning on doing after high school, then you're going to put the name and program of your school, how much will it cost, here's some different loan calculators, how would you be able to pay it back, things like that, the interest that will accumulate as well, things like that. There's links that you can use that will help you on that slide, okay? Then you're going to add a screenshot of your job listing here, so the job that you picked, that you want to go for, screenshot it, boom, there it goes, okay? Your resume, screenshot, boom, there it goes. You can even copy and paste it if that's easier for you. And then boom, a cover letter, okay? You will have access to some examples that I'll post on Google Classroom tomorrow so that you can see what that looks like, and you'll be completing slides 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay? 2 is kind of a give me because all you're doing is you're taking this little red box and you're moving it where you want to go, okay? So if I were to pick Las Vegas, Nevada, okay? And then I would adjust my answers to fit on here for Las Vegas, okay? I will post examples of a resume and a cover letter tomorrow on Classroom so you can see what that looks like. Then you can also copy it and change it to fit your needs. This is really big so that you guys can start planning, especially for you seniors. This is basically replacing your end of course exam. And so this is the big project that we're looking at y'all completing, basically to prove that you've excelled in your work, okay? So be aware of that. If you have any questions, please let me know. We'll have that Google Meet tomorrow. You can ask me on there as well. You have me on Remind, you have me on Classroom, you have me on email. You can message me anytime. We can also get on that link any other time, okay? I know that this is still kind of weird and kind of new. It's a little bit more work than it was last week. Please, please, please let me know if you have questions. And then remember that Thursday is the last day of this week, okay? So stay up on your stuff. I'll be sending y'all reminds to help you remember the things that you're doing for this class on top of all your other classes. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm hoping that I get to see y'all in May, okay? See y'all in person in May, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know. Sure do miss you guys. See ya.